Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and Miss Willow is being very snuggly and very purry. I don't know if you can hear that. She's very purry right now. Yeah, it's really, I've got cat hair all over me now. It's very hot outside, so when I keep all the windows closed all day and come home from work like I just did, nice and cool in here. So she likes to sort of flake out on, like most animals, flake out on the floor. So anyway, welcome back to my channel. Cat hair. Today I'd like to share with you a Throwback Thursday candle review. Before we go any further, I do have a lip product, just one lip product, and I've always said that I like this color. I like the formula, but I hate the packaging because this lid keeps popping off in my purse, and that's why you see the yuckiness around the edge. Drives me nuts. Anyway, this is by NYX High Voltage Lipstick in the color Flutter Kiss. That's the only thing I have on my lips. And then on my nails, it's kind of like a gray, it's like a gray blue with a little bit of iridescence, and it's hard to pick up the iridescence in this lighting. It's the evening, but that's what I have on my nails. This is Essie's Bikini Sotini, which is one of their iconic nail polish colors. So there we go. All right, so back to the Throwback Thursday. We have a mango dragon fruit to review today. Thank you to Ms. Needy Girl. And so she picked this candle for me to do a review. As you can see, it's not completely done. It's a little bit, that I'll explain in a minute. I picked it up thinking it was completely cooled, and it wasn't, and it sort of did that. So it would have been completely flat. So we'll get into that. So anyway, this is Bath & Body Works from, I think I want to say 2016 collection. So a bit controversial. I know that not everyone enjoyed the packaging on this one, but Bath & Body Works describes this as Island Mango, Pink Dragon Fruit, Bright Mandarin, and Red Currant. It had that kind of lid on the top, orange wax, very lovely. And I always trim my wicks prior to my next burn. I did not have any wick issues whatsoever, no drowning, no nothing, no separating away. I don't think. There's one here. This one here seems a little bit closer than I can recall, so maybe that one did kind of move over a little bit. But hate to say this, guys. I was so, if I hadn't burned this the last time before, I was like, okay, I'll burn this. I think it was Sunday. I'm gonna burn this, and because I was thinking, oh, I'll just wait to do the review. I'm so glad I just burnt it, because my review is not very good on this. It was going stellar until halfway, and then it just went from there. So when it comes to scent appeal on cold, I really liked it. It's fruity. I love fruity scents. Definitely got the mango, the dragon fruit, and I don't know what else did they say. I don't know if I got too much. Mandarin might be a real low note, like low on the totem pole. And red currant as well, lower on the totem pole, but definitely dragon fruit and mango. And it was burning wonderful. Like, again, I didn't have any problems whatsoever with the burn. So a scent appeal on cold, I will go backwards here. I would give it like an 8. I like it. It's fruity. I love this kind of candle or scent for the summertime. And then the burn. Again, 50% till about here. The burn before this, it was doing wonderful, and it threw like a beast, and I lit this in the house, and this is what you could smell over wax melts and things like that I try to pair up and, you know, complement this candle. And then I lit it for that last time. So scent through while it was going well. I would give it like a 9. In a great room, I only had one of these, and I would give it a 9 out of 10 because this room is quite large. So it did really well. But then I hit the last time I burnt, I actually got up and said, I don't want to ruin the rest of the smells going on in my house with my wax melts. I actually took it and blew it out. It started smelling like kerosene, burnt disgustingness. It's actually, and I don't care about the color of wax, but what I'm merely doing is pointing out this is very dirty orange now. It's almost like it got to that point, it started getting dirty, and the kerosene, or whatever you want to call it, the chemically smell kind of went into the candle itself. And it got a little bit more dirty. Again, that's me. It would have been completely flat, except, you know, I'm nuts here, decided to pick this up before it was completely cool. Things happen. Anyway, The throw was still doing well, but not in a good way. The throw was starting to stink. So I literally had to blow it out, put it out, and I said, that's it. I'm not burning this, because I had other scents again that I picked out for wax melts that I had it complementing all through my home, and it drowned the stench of this candle drowned out everything else I had. And I wasn't trying to make this stand out amongst everybody, but when you start, if you know what I'm talking about, and you know that smell, the chemical smell, when you know things are not going right with a candle, if you understand that smell, you know exactly what I mean. It's like 5 minutes into it, I was like, uh-oh, get me this. Put it over to my stove and turn my fan on, blew it out, and that's where it's been at. So overall, the candle went from a hero to a 0. I wouldn't say I would give it a 0 completely, but in terms of its of my likeness for this, it went from a hero to a 0. But overall, scent appeal, throw, everything put together, the fact that this candle went yucky towards the end, I would have to give this a 2. It's funny, it's been hit and miss. I'll get 2 candles from Bath & Body Works. They'll be burning perfect. Like the burn's perfect, the throw is perfect. Like everything's perfect about it. And then I would get like this dud. It's like a golf, I've said this before, it's like a golf game. You go out and you play golf, you're having a great time, you talk about it with your golf buddies, whatever. I'm not a golfer, but you talk about it with golf buddies or whatever. Wasn't that an awesome like golf game? And then you go and you have the crappiest golf game in your life, or at least it feels like it. And that's all you can remember for like the next little while. And you're like, Anyway, I know this is weird. I would recommend this in a wax melt. Now, for those of you who know and who, I could easily pop this in the freezer and pop it out, but I fear that because that's that kerosene smell and that it has changed the color of the wax, in the sense that I really believe that the wax through and through is actually going to smell disgusting, I'm not going to take and spend the time to pop it in the freezer and that. I do know that Bath & Body Works has wax melts available in this scent. If you have this candle, even if you just start smelling that kerosene or any candle, just pop it in the freezer for a day or so, or whatever, or for half a day, or whatever you want. Pop it out, make it into wax melts, and apparently they throw much faster or much further. So I hate to say that was a dud, but thank you very much though, Miss Needy Girl, because that's great. Like I said, gotta try these out. That's been a year. So all right, so the next Throwback Thursday, first comment down below who picks a candle or wax melt for me to melt or burn this next week. Make that comment. I will respond back to say, we're doing yours. So I've got a few more candles left. I have Aquise Ginger Mango. I have by Colin Canary, which is a Canadian company, Crimped Hair and Truth or Dare. And the scent notes are mango, papaya, vanilla, and coconut. Then I have Coconut Leaves. And the last candle before we go on to wax melts is Candlelight Company's Tropical Fruit Medley. And Sensational's Tropical Fiesta. Sorry, hiccups. I say dinner. I have so much to do tonight. I'm sure we all feel that way. Sensational's Pineapple Coconut Pops. And Italian Gelato, which I think is a Canadian exclusive, because everyone I've talked to from the US doesn't sound like you guys get this. And it's raspberry. It has a picture there of the raspberry. And on cold, I'm just telling you, it's really good if you like raspberry. Sassy Girl Aroma's Mango Peach Salsa. There's a few bunts I have left of that. I cut up mini pie from Sassy Girl Aroma in orange sherbet tangerine satsuma. Hello, sweet thing. Noelle's fluffy birthday. From Hayden Row, Mint Mojito. Sensational's Island Bonita. The Bathing Gardens Rainbow Candy Cream Soda. And lastly, Canadian company also, but unfortunately they have defunct, is Ambrosia Shop's Summer Vacation. And these are the little like crumbly bits. Oh, I got a hole in the bottom. I'm just finding like these little bits are falling. Got a hole in the bottom, so now I'm gonna store it like this and probably have to put another bag around it. All right, this one's called Summer Vacation. So there you go, you guys. That is your selection. That is my review of Mango Dragon Fruit. Unfortunately, I had higher hopes for this than I do now. But as always, you guys, be safe and have fun.